So there are many peat mammoths in a circle. Some rangers on top of this circle with Thranduin in the middle. There is one fighter left near him, if I remember correctly. And the rest are on top, as well as the natives surrounding, which we discussed.
I think there were 2 fighters near Thranduin. There's one fighter near Thranduin.
Excellent. In the front of the circle, closest to, I would say, the most of the party, a moonbeam is coming down on one of the peat mammoths. The ranger that was on top of that, gone, is no more. The one next to it is very injured. So, I have 10 minutes worth, not really, of on this end of getting down the round. And then the round will end and we'll be picking up with Thranduin. So give me a little bit of time.
I guess I rolled a good initiative. I don't remember.
Hey, I was gonna say, Jeff, would you mind just recounting what the order is?
Okay.
Like, not your people, but like
Sure.
in terms of the rest of us.
I'm dead last out of us.
It goes Thranduin,
Oh.
and then Fizbin, and then Terra,
Which is
and then Brady,
probably for the best, honestly.
and then Minty, and then Denki.
Cool. Oh yeah.
And then Bronson. And then the chicken.
Goodness.
All right.
That's exciting.
and then the chicken.
And then the chicken.
I'm really happy that I made you roll to put him in this battle. I would have been sad just watching that chicken out in the woods.
Oh, lost and alone.
Alone.
Denki is shot 4 times.
Dinky, no.
Hanky.
Dinky, no.
Dang it, Dinky.
Wait a second. Hold on. I can do stuff. I'm not gonna.
One of the natives shoots out towards one of the backliners, misses, but does attract the back half of the circle of peat mammoths.
Wait.
Well, that's great.
Explain that one again.
The natives that are surrounding that are your allies in
Okay.
this fight have engaged.
Oh, and they've
the
attracted.
top half
Okay.
of that circle,
Got
or the
it.
back half from the party as a whole, and they are turning and engaging. And so
Okay.
I'm using a lot of that to,
Pull away from us.
in a sense, still in the fight, like I know what they're doing, but to speed things in a sense. Plus, it was the natural how it would happen. Okay.
I gotta figure out what I can do.
Bronson crits. I will mention that.
Good job, Bronson. I want to add that to the storyline. Menti Rosso yells out, "Good job, Bronson!"
Mentirosa's just gonna be the cheerleader. It sounds like.
I can't do anything else in this fight. It is perfectly set up for me to be useless. They
Moral
don't believe me
support.
when I lie to them. They can't be put to sleep.
Frick, I don't know where the chicken is.
They don't have to walk.
I don't know.
If the
where
chicken
the
was
chicken-
near us, he
Yeah.
was.
Dorky.
Okay. Chicken sees Nothic doing weird craziness, right?
Oh no.
Mhm.
To Terra.
Staring at me. Yeah.
And
As
just
Nothics do.
launches up into the Nothic.
Heck yeah.
Goes to
Whoa.
destroy Nothic and okay, and Nothic
You chicken.
did not care about that at all, and okay. Yeah, chicken falls to the ground, taking
Oh
6
no.
damage.
Wait, can't the chicken fly?
It can.
Chickens can't fly.
But yes.
Glide.
Yeah, I mean, it flew earlier.
I didn't even think
with
No, I know.
2
Yeah.
people on its back. So
Oh yeah, it
It's
did.
still
I thought it ran.
eats it.
But if it
does
gets-
both. We flew on it earlier.
Oh.
If it did just knock its
Okay.
head against a Nothic, falling is probably
Weave's turn.
the lady that's wrapped up on the ground.
No, the prisoner.
stuck
Oh,
in,
it's the
stuck in a
prisoner.
gibbet.
It is. It's in the gibbet.
Okay.
Willow
She turns.
is.
Yeah, Willow's the girl.
Willow's.
Sorry, Willow and Weave. They both start with W. Come on. I'm not a smart man, Jenny.
Hey, at least it's not the letter T.
I've done it
Yeah,
again
this is
somehow.
not T.
Yeah,
I've
it's,
done it again.
we've moved on from T to W.
W.
He's just
I'm
going
waiting,
down the
I'm waiting for
alphabet.
Wallace, William, Wallaby, and Wilbur to show up eventually.
William Wallace?
I mean,
I mean, that'd be fun.
wrong place, but sure, you know.
I mean, isn't
like,
that just Johnny in a nutshell? Not
Wrong
really.
place,
But,
wrong time.
Oh, mop guy. But
we just banish him and send him back to Scotland. We're like, you shouldn't be
Moss
here.
guy is an upside down W.
turns over real fast and looks at Thranduin and goes, "What'll it take to get me out of here?"
Oh, we're gonna put a price on it? I guess information will do.
I'll tell you everything. Get me out of this.
Alright.
All right.
He was going to anyway, but now he's just like, oh, okay, cool.
She didn't trust that for a second because of the type of person she is.
Right.
Okay.
Thank God you're saving that person, because if they were like, how much to get me out of here? I'd be like, oh,
So
we
much.
can discuss this later.
What role
Just
do they
sits
have to
down,
fail to
just
be
sits
prone to
down.
the trees, Taylor?
Crisscross starts chatting.
Wrath of Nature. Can you pull that up for me? Actually, I
Pull it.
Oh, I think it's a different.
Put
It's
up
not. It's
for
Wrath
you.
of Nature that's hitting her, but I don't think it's. It's a different spell that's wrapping her up, isn't
okay.
it?
No,
No. Okay, never mind. I am wrong.
I know my spells. Thank you.
Yeah, what's your
Yeah,
spell?
15.
Good level 5 spell.
Well, you weren't the one that asked. Is the issue?
Cool.
I hate and love that spell at the same time.
All right, Thranduin. Double checking. End of round.
Did
Your
she
turn.
break out?
All right. So
It's-
I'm just
she's-
going.
She hasn't gone yet.
Oh,
Oh.
then why did you ask?
That's what.
Okay, gotcha.
Oh no, different NPCs. It's a 120, 140 foot area spell. I had to account
Gotcha.
for that.
Gotcha.
All right, so I'm gonna go.
Yes.
All right. I'm just gonna, as we have this exchange, I'm just gonna kind of roll my eyes like, you need my help. How quaint after our last interaction of her being like, kind of a super jerk to me.
Mm-hmm.
I just kind of reach my hand into the gibbet and dimension door back to where I started, and she just comes with me.
Okay.
But not the gibbet. The gibbet stays.
Right.
Just she comes.
She kind of like stays prone and like you see her just like noting every area of cover and looks at you. What do you do?
Did you say she wasn't bound or anything inside it, right?
She was
just...
chained. She was shackled.
Okay. So she still is, or did those get left behind as well?
I assume you got her.
Right. I'm asking, is she shackled? Like, was she
No,
shackled
that was
to it, or was
attached
she
to the-
shackled
that was
inside it?
attached to the gibbet, yeah.
Oh, okay. Then, okay. How badly injured is she?
It's mostly starvation, so so many points of exhaustion.
Right.
She probably make a medicine check or an insight check. How's the volume?
Probably.
It looked a little too high on my end, just a little
Okay.
bit.
That's gonna be an 8.
An 8.
I know medicine. I beat things with holy power.
Okay. You have that's all you've got. That's all the information you get.
Oh, she looks hungry. Let's see if I got any bonus actions. Yeah, lay hands is an action. So I'll just pull out like a ration and kind of hand it to her and some water.
Okay. Okay. Anything else?
I'm gonna like point to. You said there's like cover around where she could.
Yeah, there's like some
hide.
bushes, there's a ditch, and a couple of trees. Because you're back by that kind of clustered area where you guys started.
Would I happen to assume that her levels of exhaustion are so great that she wouldn't be able to go anywhere? Like she's not gonna try to. She's not gonna try to run off. Like.
With an 8? You're not sure?
Can I make like, I don't know, like an insider history based on what I know of her?
All you know of her is the one interaction you had. Sure, quick history. Let's go.
$15.
15? Yeah, she would definitely run if she could.
Okay. Well, I guess I'll like drop her in a nearby kind of hidden ditch or whatever that's, you know, covered by bushes, that she's not an easy seen target.
All right.
Can I do like some kind of like performance, like I'm putting like a tracking spell on her, so as if like, so I'm like, if you run, I'll find you, and like do some like shenanigans to dissuade her from running away?
That would be an action. Do you have an action?
Oh, no, I guess not.
All right,
Okay.
then.
Then how about an intimidation check as I put her in the ditch? You better still be here when I come back, or I will find you, and I will end you.
Fizbin on deck.
I thought of something.
That is going to be a dirt 20.
Nice. Okay. You say that, you drop her.
And then just like, you owe me, and I turn to use. I still have my full movement, so I'm going to run back towards the battle.
Okay. You got to go around the rough terrain that was put down, or was that?
It's gone.
It's gone. Okay, then yeah, you get close to Fizbin, and Brady.
If I remember, the tree line is 80 feet away from the heart of the battle.
And that is his closest allies.
And I'm currently 50 feet away from Willow right now.
Right.
Yes.
Right. Okay, Fizbin, go.
All right, who's within a 30-foot radius of me?
That's up to Fev. I'm right next to Willow, so I'm
That's-
50 feet away from you.
Right.
I think I was near you before. I'm in front
You
of
were
wherever
in
the
some-
spike growth was.
You were in the middle of the spike growth, which, yeah, that's where he was too. He was literally right on top of me.
Yeah, I
He's
think
close
I'm right
to
next
above
to
me.
you.
In terms of bad guys, who's within 30 feet of me?
The Nothic,
The Nothic.
and that's
No
it.
one else?
And that's it.
If I were to move 30 feet in a
Everyone.
direction, how many can I get in a
Yeah,
30-foot burst?
yeah, you would be able to get that whole bunch of mammoths. The 2 rangers on top. If you did it correctly, Willow. If you like also moved.
I'm theoretically hovering, but I can move 30 feet in whatever direction. So I'd like to move 30 feet in that direction to
do that.
Encompass as many enemies as possible.
Okay.
In my storm avatar form. And so now in that position, which of my allies are in that as well? You, the alligator, no one else?
If he moved up, then I probably won't be in there.
Yeah. No,
All right,
definitely not.
fair enough. Fair enough. Lisbon says, the truth of the Stormfather is thus. It shall deafen the ears of his enemies in roaring thunder. And he casts the thing I had, Destructive Wave.
Let's go.
So a
Am
burst.
I gonna be hit by this?
No.
Okay.
Every creature I choose within 30 feet of me. And you know what? I'm actually gonna roll that because I don't know if Fizbin will care about you right now. So
I
give
don't
me a
think he
second. You know what? Let's give you like a 70% chance though, regardless.
Okay.
This is amazing.
Okay. Those are good odds.
Just not even like on his mind at all.
I lit an arrow off your
So-
lightning body already.
So with a 21, I hit Mentiroso as well. But I definitely don't hit the alligator. He definitely cares about the alligator. He definitely cares about Albert.
what kind of damage is this?
Yeah, what are we looking at?
So a burst of like divine energy just explodes around him. You make a Constitution saving throw of 17.
Oh, so this isn't an element that I can absorb.
It is going to be 5d6 thunder damage and 5d6 radiant damage.
You know what?
I'm
love it.
You know what? I have
You
another
can use
thing
a-
that I can.
you have a thing?
Absolutely, I'm moving this onto. I'm moving
Yes!
all of the damage somewhere else. So I'm just
I
gonna.
thought you would.
Like, it's
Okay,
gonna
good.
hit me, and I'm just gonna, and then just put it on a.
4,
I don't
5.
know Willow, who's right there.
Well,
5.
Who
Okay.
has her reaction back, by the way? Remember, she
Oh, good.
walked off the last thing you did to her.
yeah, she
Oh, yeah.
re-healed.
Yeah.
But this is hitting everyone else too, so I'm gonna wait
Yeah,
to
she's
see
prone, I
who
don't know
survives
what-
before I decide where this damage is
Yeah.
going.
So I'm using my last divinity to make the thunder damage maximum.
Okay.
So it'll be 30 thunder damage.
Tasty.
And then let's see.
Thanks for that.
Ooh, I rolled low on that. Okay. So well, I guess I can choose to like whether or not I do that before or after I know what it hits. So if it doesn't hit a lot of them.
Just
then-
Do you have to roll separate damage for every creature?
No.
No.
Okay.
But I can know which ones like succeed or fail before I choose to do the damage on them.
Oh, okay.
Just. Bong. I love it.
All right, that's fine. Yep. All right, so 30 thunder damage, and then we'll do 12 radiant damage.
12 radiant damage. Got it.
And if they also failed, they are also knocked prone.
Regardless of size.
No, yeah, each creature, because it's a spell. It's not me tripping them or anything. If they succeeded, they just take half that damage, and they're not knocked prone.
Quick question:
Okay.
if someone on top of a peat mammoth is knocked prone, are they staying on the mammoth?
No.
Well, if the mammoth is knocked prone too, I assume.
So unfortunately, heat mammoths cannot be knocked
Can't.
prone.
Yeah, I imagine that was.
Just big plant creature.
Blobs.
Kind of like a blob, yeah. Awesome. What else do you do?
And then Willow will do a
Oh, did anyone
save?
die from that? Because I'm moving the damage somewhere else.
I'm
Somewhere
not
else.
there yet.
Oh,
Okay.
Keep.
She
keep doing
needs
your thing.
a DC 15 dexterity saving throw.
Willow does.
Yes, and we'll take this much lightning damage as he points at her and lightning falls from the sky.
That's a 2.
So 12 lightning damage.
I imagine a lot, like everything you're
Excellent.
hitting, except for a couple of the peat mammoths, are gonna die from this.
who knows? And anything that was hit by that also gets pushed back. No, I'm sorry. That's just my weapon attack. Never mind. Action and bonus action and movement. Done.
Nice. Okay. Yes, many die.
Okay,
took the 12
what's within
damage.
30 feet of me that's still alive?
Hang on.
Okay,
Almost all of the humans die. Of the elves.
Sure.
Except Willow. One Pete
Sounds like
mammoth,
good.
which had the moonbeam on him, does go down. Just implodes on itself. Okay. So to answer your question, Willow and 2 Pete mammoths are still there. There is also ones that you can kind of see that are fighting in the like brush with the natives.
okay.
That back circle.
Are they within 30 feet of me?
No. 2.
Okay.
1 Pete mammoth is.
Just one Pete Mammoth and Willow?
And Willow.
Okay, yeah, I'll move it to Willow, so 42 more damage. 30 lightning and 12 radiant.
Thunder and radiant. Yeah.
Thunder, my bad.
Excellent.
I forget those two things are different.
Right.
All
And
right.
just in real life, this is how it plays out. Why are on your no? You.
Did you just Uncle Iroh my thunder?
That's exactly what but with a rock. It's just
The
a rock.
Uncle
and I
Iroh
carved
comes
a
up so
rune
much in
in.
this game.
I
The
carved a
knocker.
rune in a rock and went. Yeah.
Is going to gently collapse onto the ground next to Terra. Step onto the chicken and over it, and is gonna go for a fight. The claw comes out.
Right with me?
Mm-hmm.
No!
One
I
hit.
have
Sorry,
a
can't-
concentration spell up. No!
One hit.
No!
Sorry,
second one's a
can't
crit
help.
fail.
Fizbin used my
Critfail,
thing.
nice.
And I will say you can keep your concentration because of the crit fail.
Gosh.
Okay. That's the Nothic's move.
How much damage for the one that hit?
Wait for it.
I shouldn't have asked.
Just
huh?
whatever you want.
Pick
I
a
should have just let him.
number.
I should have just let him keep going. Well, sorry, what'd you say?
7 slashing.
7. Easy.
Okay.
Oh, it's all up on me. Perfect. I needed something to fight. This makes it way easier.
Okay. One Pete mammoth lunges forward and just tries to just thump Fizbin down to the ground. That is AC of 20. 25 to hit. Comes down. Sorry. $14 bludgeoning damage plus 7 bludgeoning damage. So
21.
yes, 21 bludgeoning damage.
Okay. And it actually knocked my concentration from my call lightning,
Really?
even with advantage. Mhm.
He hits you again.
Ah,
I'll use my reaction on that hit.
On the second
Um,
hit.
On the first hit.
Okay.
Just make a dex saving throw, DC 17.
Fails.
I'm confused what your call lightning was being concentrated for.
Last session, that was the very first thing I did for the surprise round was
He
I
keeps
called
it up.
lightning, and it's a concentration spell. So
so it just gets to strike every turn?
as long as I use my action for it, yes.
Yeah.
So it's only
But you can cast
been
other
since the
things.
surprise round, but I haven't cast anything that was a concentration since then,
Okay.
so it's just been in the air.
Huh.
Yeah.
Neato.
Yeah, like I can cast other spells while Wrath of Nature is still up.
Oh, it's begun raining, I should mention. And
So
things start getting slick, but not to the point where it's going to make a difference right now.
All right, so
Yes.
he hits me, and just like a static, like electricity just shoots out of me and hits him for 15 lightning damage as a reaction.
Oh yeah. That's so cool.
Brutal. Yeah, he's got to thump you again.
Yep.
28. Just 2 taps you on the ground. You're not prone, but you're definitely not flying yet anymore either. Unless that's not how that mechanic works, I'm not sure.
I don't know. What's he doing? Is he hitting me or is he grappling me?
He just hit you. I'm not saying you're prone.
Oh, whatever. I wasn't really. I mean, I am technically flying, but I mean, I'm hovering.
Okay.
My character can just kind of lift himself up a couple of inches
Okay.
next round anyway. Whatever. How much damage?
I'm still doing that.
Okay.
39 damage.
Bleh.
Okay.
He's not happy.
Tara, your turn. Verdi on deck.
Woo! All right. So at the beginning of my turn, all of the trees attack. So anyone that is near a tree, ooh, Wrath of Nature, come here. Anyone 10 feet away from a tree, make a dexterity saving throw for me.
including
Enemies,
just enemies. Okay.
specifically enemies.
All right. Wouldn't be the first time one of you guys attacked me this round.
Willow automatically fails.
Really, out of 46, I get 7. Okay.
You also
Anyone?
mention here screaming going on in that back ring that moved up out of your line of sight from this.
Okay.
It's 120 feet.
Gotcha. Anyone who fails gets 7 damage. And then that's at the end of my turn, and that's bonus. Okay, so for my action, I would like to do Primal Savagery and attack the eyeball thingy.
Okay.
And it will be 19 to hit. And it will be
19
16 acid damage.
Okay.
And then for my bonus action, I would love a rock to come and hit this eyeball thingy. You can use rock. Make a ranged spell attack. Okay. Spell attack. Roll it. You're not gonna roll it? I will roll it then. 13, 14, 15, 16, 22 to hit.
22 hits.
Perfect. It will take 3d. It'll take 21 non-magical bludgeoning damage from that rock, which is maximum damage for this. Is amazing.
Wow.
So right in the eyeball. And then at the end of my turn, is he on the ground or is he on the chicken?
He's on the ground.
Okay, great. Make a strength savings throw for me, please.
Seven.
Fails. Roots come up and restrains him down to the ground. And it can use its strength check on its turn to try and get out of it.
Okay.
And that will be my turn. Thank you.
Okay. Verdi.
So, who am I closest to in regards to friends and enemies?
Tara, Fizbin, and then a little farther, another 30 feet, I think. Correct me if I'm wrong here, Ben, is Minty. There's Willow next to Minty.
Where Brady was standing at the edge of the spike growth before it went away, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I had come
Okay.
like to the side and around it.
Yeah, so it was like, what, 20 feet? So you were 20 feet away from them, which means you were 70 feet away from me.
Okay. And who's my closest enemy?
Willow, next to me.
Willow. So that's like.
That or the
Yeah.
peat mammoth.
Yeah.
Can I just shift my instead of recasting Moonbeam? Can I use my bonus action to just shift it?
Yeah.
To
Yeah, just
one
move
of
it.
the alive peat mammoths.
Okay, yeah. So you want to move towards the one that's thumping on Fizbin, or the one that hasn't gone yet?
Yeah. The one that's sorry, the one that's thumping on Fizbin.
Okay.
Just yes.
You move it over, and that's a con save, I believe.
Let me recheck it. I don't think it's a con. Oh, yes, you're correct.
Awesome. Thank you. What does he have to make?
16.
Okay. Yeah, he fails.
Yay.
Roll your damage.
Ooh. That is sad. Oh wait, I get one more. I lied. Not so sad anymore. Still kind of sad. 12.
What?
12.
12. Okay.
12 damage. 12 radiant damage, and then for my my action, can I have 30 feet walking speed. Can I reach Fizbin?
I believe
No.
so. No?
You can't.
Fizbin moved forward at the end of his turn.
You're right.
Or beginning
Okay.
of it, yeah.
Or beginning, yeah.
But I am within 60 feet, at least.
60 feet, I would say so.
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Then I would like to cast Healing Word
Okay.
on Fizbin. Come on, buddy. I am sorry, Fizbin. You get 5 healing points to you. And I would like to just duck behind a tree or something. I would like to hide.
Okay.
However, I can best hide.
You're kind of. How much?
It's
How
an-
far can you go?
I can go 30 feet.
Interesting. Brady, there's nowhere to hide.
Well, that's terrifying. I guess I'm staying
within
where
30
I am. I'm staying where I
I
am.
don't like how the DM said that's interesting.
I
I'm just
know,
throwing that out there.
You could move 30 feet towards the nearest cover.
Yeah, stop
Yeah,
the
let's
rule.
do
We'll
that.
go towards the nearest cover.
Like one
that
of
would
the
either
trees
by
that's.
Mentiroso or backpedaling to where we started this fight.
No, I'll go towards Menti.
Oh, okay.
Oh, I know you're stuck with me, you poor soul.
That's fine. Run at the enemies. That's good.
All right. Is that your turn?
I believe so, yeah.
All right.
Sorry,
Willow.
I was reading the moon thing.
Hey, Feff.
Yo.
Don't laugh.
Someone said the wrong D&D stats are on the stream.
All right, I'll get that in a second.
Okay.
And don't laugh.
Me?
No. Neither one of you. No. No, Jeff. I
can't
don't want
not.
Jeff laughing. It scares me when he does those little, like those just scare me.
Yeah.
So she is restrained. She has taken an immense amount of damage, and she is now prone. Proceeded to take significant amount of pummeling from the party, and suddenly she just looks fine. She's still
Of course
restrained
she
and
does.
prone.
Is it
and
a
now
spell?
she's going to try to get out.
Some kind of ability.
Oh.
It's the same one that when I murdered her, she just went boop. I'm fine.
She is still very much trapped, though, and you hear her scream in frustration. And a legendary action is taken. And none of her archers are nearby enough to hear it and do anything. And there's a moment where you see her go from like... You see her go into like a panic sense. Right there. That's the moment where it pivots. Okay. Minty.
Okay, so there's one peat mammoth.
There's
nearby.
one near you, and then another one farther that's getting moonbeamed.
I don't know what I want to do with this yet, but I really want to do it. You said they're plant creatures, right?
The mammoths, yes.
Okay. I want to cast Speak with Plants,
Okay, yeah, that works.
and I want to communicate with the nearest peat mammoth.
Okay.
And I want to tell the peat mammoth that there's still one archer on the ground behind it, right? Where Jake was?
Yeah, he's not an archer, he's a swordsman, but yes.
Sure, yes. I'm gonna communicate to the peat mammoth. We have a spy amongst you, and it's the swordsman behind you. Get him if you can.
Unfortunately, that's very high. I will word it differently, because it doesn't understand it doesn't have the intelligence to be able to understand traitor.
Okay.
Think of this like you're talking to a horse.
Right. Okay.
Or a mammoth.
So would he understand liar?
No.
No. Bad guy behind you. Bad guy has sword.
Okay. Roll animal handling.
Pointy stick.
Would this be
No
animal
good.
handling or deception?
Teammate
Because I'm
owl.
communicating with it.
This is animal handling. Oh, because yeah, you're right. You are like pointedly communicating. Sure. Deception.
All right. Come on, something good. Okay, 18.
Nice.
18. Okay. You get whatever the plant-based sensation is when a human's eyes like dilate when something like clicks, but you're just feeling that emotion psychologically, but it's whatever the plant version is, and you're just like okay. Like something just alien hits you if you feel.
Perfect.
Okay.
Love it.
All right. What else are you doing?
That was my action, yeah? Yeah, if I use a spell, then yeah.
Mhm.
Okay, so I yeah, okay, I'm gonna lean around the tree and drop a hunting trap on Willow's face.
Excellent. All right.
I'm gonna say hello.
So you
Click.
already have this hunting trap prepped. It might take an action
I
to
Well, I
to,
guess-
like set a trap.
yeah,
and
let's
then
see.
to
It says
drop
when
on
you
her
use
face, not
yeah,
so
it says
much.
to use it. You use an action to set it.
Yeah.
All right, so you sit there. Correct me if I'm wrong here. You sit there and you just start prepping a hunting trap.
The other option is I could have Albert bite her in the face. But I think the hunting trap is way funnier. So
They're both kind of hit the same. If I'm being
Yeah.
honest. Do you want to be Saw about it, or like a horror movie that's just gators?
okay, I want to open the trap and climb into the tree.
Moving speed
Above
toward
her.
the tree. Okay.
Yep.
Yeah. Tabaxi. Just. Okay. All right.
And that's my turn. That's the whole thing.
Okay. Now I need to do a bunch of stuff. I'm gonna do a bunch of stuff on break. We'll be right back, friends. We return. All right.
And we're back, baby.
Denki.
Oh,
Yeah.
right.
The Dankster.
Is going to bum rush forward and towards the Nothic and go for 2 like quick fists. Almost boxer style. 1 connects.
What is he attacking?
The Nothic.
Oh, okay.
One-eyed guy.
Yeah. I
Mike
just didn't hear
Wazowski.
13
Mike Wazowski.
13 damage as Nothic like folds a bit.
And it's tight, and it's like down. I don't know if that gives him advantage or anything.
It's down as in on the ground. Like it's
As in my roots are
Oh
holding
my
it.
god, yeah, thank you.
So he could roll a nat 20 and do more damage if possible.
He could also land the first punch.
He does hit a second time.
That would be kind of sad if he somehow still missed.
Mm-hmm.
An additional 20 damage.
Tara wouldn't be mad, just disappointed in it a little bit.
A lot of damage for a fist. I'm impressed.
Oh, dead fish.
He's got 1 gimmick, and his 1 gimmick is insane stats. And the other gimmick
Insane
is
Wanna be
strength.
thick.
yeah. And
Didn't
the other
you say
gimmick
he's like a
being he
Goliath
makes,
or?
Yeah,
No sound.
he makes like
Way
no
more
sound
than
when he
6
walks.
foot tall and super strong.
All right.
Like 6, 7, 8, 9. I don't know. It just keeps going.
What'd you guys do for your campaign? Well, we had this NPC who was really strong and really silent, and so we just kept using enlarged person on him.
Man, I wish I could use Giant's Might on other people.
Hulk.
That'd be
That'd be
cool.
awesome.
Make random
See,
people in giant.
we need you to get to use Giant's Might and then enlarge reduce.
A
And
native
then you'll get
steps out of the tree
even
line.
bigger.
Oh my god.
A native steps out of the tree line and puts 2 spears into the peat mammoth that is moonbeamed.
Instinctively, I wanted to be like, "Oh my gosh, the natives run!"
Yeah,
but I
I-
forgot they're on our team.
I did the
She's like,
same
no!
thing.
Smacks him. Oh, I'm so sorry.
I was also
Sorry.
confused. I forgot.
Instinct.
Okay. One
Okay.
in the moonbeam. The one that is in the moonbeam,
Dies.
which is, correct me if I'm wrong, the one that was just thumping on Fizbin.
Yeah.
Correct?
Is unalived.
I
Or is it
don't
the
think
other
so.
one?
I think it's the one
Yeah,
that I
no, I
just
hit
turned.
You hit the
I
other
hit the thumping on.
Yeah, she hit the one that was
Elven.
hitting. Yeah.
Never
Yeah.
mind.
one. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, he's stampeding.
What? No.
That's good. That's
Holy
good.
crap!
Jumanji
Taco from
drums.
30 minutes ago. I will deal with that in a second.
What?
30 minutes ago, Taco tipped $100.
Whoa.
I didn't
Taco.
even see
Oh,
that.
That
Oh.
was
Is that why he kept saying check your Streamlabs memo or whatever?
yeah, I think so.
Probably.
Aw.
35
Taco's the
things I
best.
need to keep track of.
To make things easier on you, maybe the woolly mammoth plant guy should not stampede,
Oh,
and he
he's
should
gonna.
just stay still.
Yeah,
It's
well,
happening.
maybe like
Buckle in, Torquay.
No!
Buckle in,
He's
kids.
away.
I'm away from that one. Okay,
How-
I moved away.
How much damage do you take from Moonbeam?
This is the one that's
it wasn't
over
much.
in the other woods
15.
fighting.
No, not 15. Sorry.
So this is
The
on
one
the
that-
opposite side of the one that is upset.
Yeah. 30.
Okay.
Yeah, correct.
I am 30 feet away from that one. That's what I know.
This one has taken a significant amount of damage.
Yeah.
Stampede.
Wait, do I have to re-roll the moonbeam? No, right? Just on my turn.
The start of his turn.
Yeah, you're right. Good catch.
Ha ha ha.
17 plus 5.
You need a
22.
con 16.
Okay.
So
So he he takes half damage.
yeah, you'll take half of my gift to you.
Okay.
Aww. The gift of pain.
Which is so you'll take 5 damage.
Okay. Excellent. All right.
I don't add anything to that. No. Yeah, that's right.
Trampling charge if the mammoth moves at least 20 feet straight forward. Okay. So he does.
Oh wait, my bad.
Oh, he
Let's-
backs up. Sorry. What's up?
Well, backtrack for me. I need to add on some damage, if that's okay.
Yeah.
I didn't roll enough dice because this is a
Fizz will
higher
make
level.
An attack of opportunity. As she's doing that. Can you guys hear me
do.
all right? Everyone can hear me
Something
all right?
about-
Okay.
Something
Yeah.
about an attack of opportunity. What?
Fizbin makes an attack of opportunity.
I use my reaction to lightning
Okay, cool.
Wrath of the Storm, so I can't do it.
What's the additional damage? Pretty dorky.
I rolled 12, so it's half, so 6.
Yeah. All right, awesome. All right. Backs up 20 feet. Trampling charge. Fizbin. Brady. And I believe Terra? If that in a straight line, or is that not correct? I know it's Fizbin, Brady.
I'm by Mentiroso.
Okay.
And I'm with
You
Dinky
moved 30
and
feet
the one I
towards me, but you didn't make it to me.
Yeah, I'm 30 feet that way.
Perfect.
You're still 40 feet away from me.
Okay. I just know I wasn't directly next to Fizbin because I couldn't do Cure Wounds. I did Healing Word.
Healing word.
Yeah. And Dinky and I are beating up
Where
Wazowski.
are you, Thranduin?
Last I knew, the tree line was 80 feet from the battle,
Mhm.
so I ran 30 feet up. So I'm still,
Okay.
what,
50
however many
feet.
feet that is. Yeah.
You're like 30 feet behind Fizbin, still,
Okay.
I believe.
So
Who's
you
20 feet
and,
from
So you
the-
and Fizbin need strength checks of 18, or be knocked prone.
Okay. Can I ask about? Is this the same guy that attacked me?
Mm-hmm.
Wait. So how did he get a stampede before I could do another action?
The natives
Because
are
we're
attacking it.
still in the same round.
Right. Well, he attacked me and I took that damage. And is
Oh, like
stampeding
how's-
his next round?
That was the end of last round.
We didn't.
Right.
So we didn't start at
Oh.
the top of the round for this fight, which is why it feels weird. We
that
jumped
makes
in
sense.
where we were at.
Right.
That's why
Okay.
it feels wonky.
I was like, how is he getting 2 rounds before I get to go? I'm
Yeah.
very.
It's okay.
This is
I'm
really
usually
mad.
confused anyway, so
Now I
I'll just
understand.
take this as the normal.
Yeah, I just
24
waited until I
on-
heard Tara, go.
Yeah.
Okay.
You said strength 17.
Yes.
Come on, you guys are strong boys. You can do this.
24.
24. Nice. You are not knocked
Yeah,
prone.
but I don't have advantage and I did not roll well. So
It's
And you
good
already made
now.
me use my reaction, so I can't do anything else.
you're
What'd you get? What'd you
welcome.
get, George?
11.
Okay. As he knocks you prone, he goes to try to stomp on you with his bonus action and crit fails.
Oh, good.
Nice.
Good. Good.
And he stumbles a bit, and Thranduin casually, like, strength checks the giant heap of peat mammoth.
I just
Then
kind of
knock
like
him
jump to the
over.
side and kind of like not use my shield to kind of like nudge him
Mhm.
past me as I keep going.
Right
Sorry.
into Fizbin. Whoops.
Fizbin
I'm
first.
only.
Hit Fizbin.
I only imagine like a tumbleweed now. That's all I'm imagining right now.
He doesn't actually like fall prone. He just like spins as he's hovering. He's like, oh no. Just kind of tumbles.
All right. All right. Pete, the peat mammoth closest to Minty turns, looks at the native, and absorbs him.
Wait,
Okay.
what?
The
no,
swordsman.
no.
Absorbs him. Yeah.
You said
watch
no,
Plant-
the native or the swordsman?
Sorry, not the native. The elf.
Yeah, that's what I
The
thought.
elf fighter.
Okay.
Thank
Yeah.
you. Thank
We
you.
were like, wait.
No.
Yeah, we're
elf
like,
fighter,
no.
Turn, looks. You hear muffled
no.
screaming.
Briefly.
Does it
by
just
the
like
way,
open its mouth and vines come out and that's just
Pretty much. I mean, it's all.
You
plant.
just Homer Simpsons into the peat mammoth.
Yeah, just
By the way, speak with plants lasts for 10 minutes and it's not concentration.
The chicken
So
comes down attacking Denki.
Attacking Denki!
Chicken, no!
Chicken! Bad chicken!
Does
Fred,
not
that's
manage
not
to
the
do
way.
damage. Okay,
Probably not happy with Denki.
that's the end of the turn. Thranduin, to you.
Go whack 'em.
so I'm next to a mammoth, right?
You're next to a peat mammoth, yeah.
Do that
Uh-oh.
smile.
Oh, good
Uh-oh.
smile. Good smiles.
I will hit it.
Excellent.
Whack it!
Fire sword!
Give it a smack.
I'll give it.
Set it on flames.
And I'm all alone, so there is no advantage. It would be
I love
helpful
this
if I had my stats pulled up.
This chicken's
already.
like, now's my chance.
Love it.
You don't
18.
eat me, I eat you.
18 to hit.
18 to hit. Hits.
Heck yeah.
Success.
New record.
A new record. How's that?
how many
Yeah.
peat mammoths are still around?
2. One that is
Just the one Thranduin's attacking and the one that absorbed a person?
yeah.
Okay.
Yum. Bisman has newfound respect for the plant monsters
Excellent.
because it ate an elf.
Where are we at? Oh, never mind.
Can you just make like confused eye contact with me in the tree? I'm like holding on to a hunting trap with one hand, and thumbs up to you with the other.
How's Terra
Call
feeling,
me the
Taylor?
Lorax.
Amazing.
Okay.
16 magical slashing.
All right.
I will hold off on the smites for now.
Okay.
Okay.
Yes, hold your smites. You'll need them.
And then I will attack once more.
I just got that picture you sent me of the peat mammoth, Jeff. Feff.
You just got that? That's what it
26
looks
this
like.
Yeah.
time. 26 to hit.
26 to hit hits.
Whoop whoop.
Whoop.
And 15 more.
And 15 more.
How's it looking?
It's looking fine.
What?
I thought you said this one
Yeah.
took heavy damage.
Yeah. And it's got a big health pool.
Okay, so it's not bloody.
No.
Oh.
Cool, 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 cool.
Yeah, this thing's taking a beating.
But it's
All right.
fine.
Well, let's see.
What's up, Flynn? Oh, I'm sorry, your phone's cracked.
Don't think.
Bro, bro.
Yeah, I don't think I can do anything else. So post up because he gonna hit me again.
Okay. All right, Fizbin.
Fizbin's so angry at this elf now.
Oh yeah.
Just another.
What's your hit points at?
Right now,
Uh-huh.
40 something.
Okay.
42. He's gonna once like he sees the heal and he just like what I don't even know what the storm avatar looks like. You know what? I take that back. It does. He looks like the when the two archons fuse in StarCraft.
Yeah.
To form the Dark
That's
Archon thing
That's
or whatever,
awesome.
like that
That's
Lightning
awesome.
Archon.
Mm-hmm.
That's what he looks like. So whatever facial expression of anger can be seen inside of the giant ball of lightning, he just once again points at the elf and wants another DC 15 saving throw.
On all enemies.
No, just on her. This is
Okay.
the bonus action to just hit with some lightning and that.
I'm a fool, guys. I brought my prettiest dice. I should have brought my easiest to read dice. I didn't think it through. I was like, I don't need a pack dice. I'm bringing the cool ones.
E6, right? Yeah.
That's a failure.
So 14, so just 15 lightning damage on that. And he says, the truth of the Stormfather shall be the armor of the worshipful. We shall not fall. And cast heal on himself for 70 HP.
Let's go.
Putting himself back at max.
Dang.
And he'll
What a boss.
float himself to like basically hover above her.
That is awesome.
Can you back up just like 2 feet?
Maybe a
Yeah, so you go to hover up Fizbin. You hover above her and look right there, and there, and there's Mintodoso with his prepped bear trap, and he's tied
to a rope.
to it, and he looks at you and goes, "Could you back up a little?"
There you go. That's good.
Little crackling beeps as he moves back.
All right. The Nothic. Let's see. Okay. Terra.
Yeah.
Make a DC 12 con save. Or take
No.
Great, I guess.
6 necrotic damage.
Oh, he doesn't need to break out of the thingy. Okay. Oh.
No.
No, I got a 8. I have advantage against spells and other magical effects.
Okay. Roll advantage.
Yay! That's slightly better. Con
Mm-hmm.
would be 16.
You're good.
Ooh.
You're good. You, for the second time, make eye contact with this thing, and you watch it try to like fix you with this gaze, and for a second you feel like you're gonna puke, and then you just master it, and now you're immune to it.
Oh, yay!
Okay.
That's so scary.
Who summoned this thing? Was it Willow?
It just showed up. It was running through the trees, and then it jumped out above me and it locked eyes with me.
I mean, the second. Okay, it's actually the elves, Nothic.
Okay.
Just for funsies, I'll tell you guys that. All right, Pete Mammoth.
No.
Not
It was
Pete
like a
Mammoth.
pet.
Oh, I was right. You will not go.
Tara, your turn. With
My
the undead.
turn. I'm gonna try and scratch its eye out. I know that I can't do a specific thing. Beginning of my turn, anyone 10 feet from a tree, that's an enemy. Make a 15 dex save from a place. Yeah. If they failed, they take 21 damage. Slashing.
Ooh.
And then for my action, I will Primal Savagery.
Give me just a second.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
There's
go
a
ahead.
lot of people near trees.
Oh,
Yeah. How much damage? How much damage?
let me see if I can relook it up.
21.
21.
21. Got it.
Thanks. Okay.
Sorry.
And
Still
you're
going.
good. Okay.
No. Only enemies. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, only enemies.
All right, go ahead.
Great. Primal Savagery, 17 to hit.
17 hits.
Yes, I'm gonna roll my dice for this one and set it down. Last time it did. I didn't like the number I beat. 6, 12. I think that's a 1. So 12, 13 poison or acid damage. Sorry,
Okay.
it's acid. And then for my bonus action, I want another rock to launch itself
Hold on
at
to
him.
that thought. You killed it.
Yeah.
How do you want to
Great.
kill it?
I want a primal savagery and just both of my hands just make this motion around its eye in order to just acid all around it.
Oh, you get it. You get your claws.
You're gonna think about that when you're at range now.
It like
But you
corrodes
could have
backwards.
You could have harvested it.
Hang on. It corrodes backwards, and as it shrivels back, you just hold this Nothic eye in your hand.
Cool.
Slightly acid damaged Nothic eye.
And then I'm gonna look towards Willow, and I'm gonna have the rock fly at her then.
Okay.
Blah, blah, blah. I have to roll an attack. Oh, that might not hit her. Do I get advantage because she's still held down by my roots?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, good, because that was 4.
Oh,
That's a 7 plus 9, so 16?
Yep.
Yeah, great. How much damage does the rock do? Where did you go? Come back, rock. Damage, 3d8. 17 damage. Non-magical
rock.
bludgeoning. Yeah, I got max damage again. Thanks, D&D Beyond. I love it when it's green. Yeah, so a big rock. Big rock.
Just pummels in. You watch it like snap some of the roots that are holding her down as her head snaps to the side.
Great. And then I would love to use my movement to try and like go like this between the chicken and Danky. And be like, "Ah!"
stop fighting!
Okay.
I've talked to it before.
All right, Brady.
How is Willow looking now?
Not great. She is pretty still, but you can see Oh. Tara.
Sorry, end of my turn, one more person, an enemy, I don't know who's left, it's too hard to keep track. Someone needs to make a dex save. Or get under my roots.
I assume the peat mammoth.
Okay. Yeah, I get a peat mammoth.
The rampaging
I'm
one?
gonna say both peat mammoths.
Okay.
Both fail.
Great.
Yeah.
Roots. Sorry, I forgot that happens at the end of my turn.
You're good. All right, Brady.
I would like to first go 30 feet closer.
Two.
So I'm 10 feet to Willow, so
Okay.
10 feet from Mentiroso.
Mm-hmm.
I would, if possible, I would like to angle the tree slightly between myself and Willow for protection.
Sure, of course,
and
of course.
and I would like to shift my moonbeam over to her now,
Okay.
since she is stuck on the floor there. Let's just.
Yeah. She begins screaming in pain. I assume that the tabaxi standing directly over her, is exempt.
Yeah,
Alright.
I would like to say so. Yeah, I'm not aiming for him, so
I have just been through so much because of you. I'm grasping onto a whomping willow. I have been shot in the face with a thunderbolt.
Like, you magic people, goodness gracious.
You're obviously like new to the group because you're just always in the way of every single one of our attacks.
And yet, no enemy has tried to attack me yet.
That's not true. Last episode.
Yeah, and I caught the arrow.
Yeah.
Yeah, you
You
did.
think they're
It
gonna
was so
keep
cool.
shooting at you?
I caught the arrow and scampered into a tree. They're like, I guess that one's gone.
Yep.
and I bestow upon her 31 radiant damage.
Nice.
Oof.
Here, take this.
Here you go.
That's insane. All right.
It's dangerous to go alone.
Take
this.
Anything you want to do on your turn? Say anything?
Is she dead?
No.
No.
Oh, well, then in addition to that, I will cast Bardic Inspiration
Okay.
on Mentiroso.
That's a waste. Don't do that.
Okay, not on you. Who else can I put it on?
Bardic Inspiration.
60 feet. Who's within 60 feet of me?
I think Fistman
most
is
people-
right there.
Yeah? Okay, then I'll
Fizban's
give
right
it to
there.
Fizban.
Okay.
There you go, Fizban. And that is all I would like to do.
All right. Minty. She has managed to turn all the way around. What does she have to roll to escape?
A 15.
15? Oh, wait a minute.
15 strength. Not dex.
14.
Ha 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 ha.
14.
Wah,
She managed to get all the way around and just looking up at you with your bear trap.
I just have the most chaotic smile on my face.
It's your turn.
It's about to get so much more inconvenient for Willow.
Mm-hmm.
But first, what sense am I getting from the peat mammoth? I don't know if it can speak and if it does what you're allowing it to give me, because speak with plants is still very much in effect.
Mm-hmm.
Because it's now tangled up in the roots.
You
Sorry,
sense
Taylor.
confusion. You sense confusion from it. Just something the alien version, the alien, feels alien to you, but essentially what you're getting is like, I am not one of the plants that hold still. I move. What is happening here?
Sure.
Stuff like that.
Okay. Okay. I'm going to try to explain to it. Like I point down at Willow. I said, "These people bad. Us good. I will free you if you help."
Yes, pretty.
Don't I have to roll for Moonbeam again on Willow's turn?
Yes, thank you.
Yes.
I roll, not you. But thank you for reminding me.
He rolls
He
damage,
fails,
so it
roll the
doesn't.
Yeah.
damage.
Yeah.
I mean, you roll damage regardless because it's half damage. If it succeeds.
True, thank you.
Oh, yeah.
$28.
Okay. Okay, that kills her.
Yes.
So, I'm sorry, Ben. Minty,
Aw.
you look up to the to the peat mammoth to say something. Look down, you're just like, "Aw!" As her dead eyes stare up at you.
I was gonna drop the bear trap on her and then a net. She would have had to go through 3 layers of restraints before she could get up.
And she was gonna get hit with 2 more lightning bolts this next round. Oh,
I mean, you can still drop it on her face for good measure
Alright,
if you
make
want.
the deception roll on the peat mammoth. Oh, also, yeah, if you want to hold your... Oh, what's up, Brittany?
I also want her shadow.
Ah,
Good.
excellent.
Yes.
You, Minty looks down as the shadow is torn from the body, and she just straight up puts it in her shadow.
Okay.
And Thranduin, are you doing the thing?
It's only on things that I kill,
Okay.
so I cannot.
All right.
I rolled
As
a
useful
21.
as that would be.
21. It turns around, goes, and you get a. Well, that was easy. Kind of a sense.
Okay, so with Speak with Plants, I can free things that were entangled.
Okay. Okay.
So I'm going to undo the roots that are binding it.
Okay.
And then announce to the team with a bit like as loud as my cat lungs can go, "This one's our friend."
Okay. All right.
Are there any enemies?
There is the other peat mammoth that Thranduin is fighting, and
Okay.
it depends on how you feel about the chicken.
This one's our friend. This one isn't.
Can peat mammoths communicate with each other?
Nice. No, they're think of them like beasts of burden, like horses.
Okay, yeah. So I'm gonna point at the other one and say, "That one bad."
Roll a really difficult deception check.
But he's my brother.
Nat
No.
20. That is a 29 total.
Ayo.
All right. Okay. Okay. All right. Okay. That. All right. What else do you do?
What
That is a 20.
What are you telling? What as the DM? What are you allowing me to? What moves do I have left? What did I
What
just
have you done
use?
so far in order?
So
You made a roll. You made 2
I
rolls.
made a
Yeah, you're
roll
basically
to get it on our turn, and then I made a roll to tell it that the other thing is bad. But I still have action surge,
done. Okay.
so I can. So the only bad person is that one last peat mammoth.
Correct.
Okay, how far away is the good peat mammoth from me?
From you, about 20 feet. You want to jump it?
I want to jump from the tree to the mammoth.
Make an
Do it.
athletics or acrobatics.
Oh, has to. Ooh, okay, acrobatics, absolutely.
All right. Spell it out for me. What's it look like?
Okay, so I'm on the branch. I look up. I kind of like throw. I guess I have to deactivate the trap that's still in my hand somehow.
You can just drop it.
Is there any branches that are higher in the tree?
Yeah.
Would you allow me to hunting trap latch onto one and rope swing to the?
That would only make the roll harder.
Okay, not gonna do that. So I'm just gonna kind of throw the rope over my back, deactivating the trap and not injuring myself. And with cat-like agility that I have, sprint across the branch towards the thing, and at the last moment, front flip through the air towards the peat mammoth, holding out one clawed hand to grab onto something.
Okay, I will say, you did not disengage the peat mammoth. Disengage the hunter trap, but go ahead and roll.
Okay, that's fine. I can't be 7 on the acrobatics check.
Bardic inspiration might have
Alright.
helped you.
So you.
I know.
You miss. You don't stick the landing. You get one leg up and it kind of and you crumble down to the ground. But you don't land on the hunter trap. You do take
Yay.
11 fall damage.
11. Okay.
Menti, was that the plan?
Yes, I yell confidently from the ground.
As you say that, you hear yes, and then you hear and everyone kind of looks over real quick, and Denki just has dead chicken. And Tara's sitting there like,
No!
and he looks at you, rolls eyes, and chucks dead chicken down and starts looking around for the rest of the fight.
Not food! We told you!
I just punch him. Non-lethally or trying to do harm. Just
Okay, how far away is the second peat mammoth from me?
Can we state that we're not impressed that all he did was kill a chicken? Like out of all of that, he only got a chicken. We're like,
he helped me with Wazowski.
Does he look happy? He's not happy.
no one
Yeah,
cares
he
about
punched
that.
Wazowski.
How far away is the second peat mammoth from me?
Give me a second. Your turn's done, my guy.
I
It's gonna
have.
be-
Well, action surge I could use.
What you got left in the tank?
I
thought you did
could.
use action surge.
Oh no, I thought that was my movement to just
Okay.
leap.
Okay.
But I don't know if it's worth it. It depends how far away he is.
All right. Well, you're
So
prone,
how far?
I mean,
it'll be-
the battle's pretty
so
much over,
movement
so
speed to
I'd
set
hang
up.
on to it.
Okay, yeah, that's probably fair. Okay, I'll just sit up and be like, "You got it, guys,"
Okay.
and that's my turn.
All right. So then Denki kills a dude.
Dude.
Then kills chicken. Let's see. A native throws a spear past Terra, and you see it sink into the peat mammoth, but doesn't seem to do any damage. It just is slowly.
Wait, which one?
The
one fighting
that's
Thranduin?
The one that's on Thranduin, yeah.
I've
Okay.
announced to everyone that this one is friend.
Yeah.
In what language?
Both.
Okay.
All of them.
That's fine.
The both language, yes,
The
excellent.
both language. I only speak one.
In all 9 languages that I speak.
Oh my gosh.
Okay. Now you're pushing
You
it.
speak primordial?
In
Good.
6 seconds,
I do.
He's just like, and
does.
we're like,
I-
huh?
Yeah. I
Friend,
do speak
friend,
primordial.
Friend.
But also you're like not super into civilization, which is hilarious.
Yeah.
All
I
right.
learned languages to mess with people.
All right, let's see if Thranduin gets eaten. Make a strength check. Or
Strength
contested
check.
strength, so athletics.
I'm pretty sure I'm good at that. That is a 19 plus 6, 25.
13.
Ah.
All right.
You watch all these
Think you
vines
win.
come out and start like even from underground trying to wrap onto your feet, and you just back up.
Just little slash with my sword. Just, nah,
Mm-hmm.
get out of here.
All right. Other peat mammoth is going to slam into. Is just
I was
going
saying
to.
you're quiet again, Jeff.
Hello. We good?
Aye.
Okay. The other peat mammoth is going to slam into the one that just tried to eat you, and
That's my friend.
They begin entangling over each other, and soon you can't tell the two apart.
Oh, good.
Oh
Love
no.
that.
That's
I
pretty
don't know
much the
which
end
one
of
is
the
my
fight.
friend now.
Yeah, that's the end of the fight. All right, what do you guys do as I get the music going? You guys-
I want to
What-
search
okay.
Willow's body.
Okay.
What happened to my
Yeah.
friend?
They're
I
currently
think he won.
entangled, and I'm getting to that.
Oh.
I'm
Okay.
getting to that.
Could I cast Charm Monster at like a higher level and charm both of them?
He's also a plant.
it.
I could
Do it.
talk to the other plant too. I would have to be closer to it.
Sorry, Jeff, what did you say?
Do it.
Great, thank you. So I'll cast it at 5th level so I can target 2.
Okay.
Ooh, fancy.
Okay, can you please make a, what is it? Wisdom saving throw for me, please? For both of them?
Both two confirmed. 2 2s.
Yeah! All
Oh.
right, they're both charmed by me. Stop fighting as I'm holding this eyeball.
Okay.
Would she have to charm the one that I deceived?
I don't know which one
She's still
was
burnt
the
the
other
spell
one,
regardless.
so I have to
Fair
charm
enough.
both.
So they were in the middle of consuming each other. You now have one significantly bigger two-headed behemoth that is made out of plant.
Okay, hi,
And it just-
hi, buddy.
Is it still friend or
It's friend. It's friend. Guys, I have an eyeball.
for
It looks
forever
weird.
or until you're done with whatever that is?
It's friend for an hour.
Yeah, good enough. And I go towards what's her face that I left in
Okay.
the ditch.
Dead body. Where you find Brady looking through the stuff. Fizbin, what are you doing?
He's gonna just. He still has a couple more rounds with his avatar form,
Mhm.
but the fight's over. So,
So
he saw what happened, and
You do this. You do hear the sounds of fighting dying out from the
Mhm.
second half of the ring that moved forward,
Mhm.
and you do hear one sound, which is the same of a second peat mammoth.
where's that at?
You moving forward and finding out?
Yes.
Okay, you do that. Ben, what are you doing? What's Minty up to?
I am weirdly sad that my plant friend is now
2.
not. Yeah, so
It's
I'm
one
going
being
to
now, as you,
Yeah.
because you can still speak to it, right?
for the next.
Mhm.
It's a 10-minute long spell, so
It recognizes you.
yeah. So I'm gonna walk up to it and say, "Are you okay?"
You get not indifference, but indifference of self. You get the fact that it is indifferent to what has happened.
Okay. Well, then I also want to say, do you want to come with us?
It says it. I mean, it's charmed, so you get an automatic yes by Terra. But you
Okay.
don't know that, do you?
Sure. No.
So-
well, I mean, do I
so
know that Terra
it
has
says-
charmed it?
I just yelled stop fighting and they stopped fighting.
Okay, so
Okay.
so
Then
Ben,
no.
I will say this. You believe that it just immediately said yes, with regard and didn't know about the charm.
Okay. Cool. I'm gonna say, my name's Mentiroso.
Okay, again, like a horse, it is not able to be like my name.
Yeah, I know.
Billy.
And then at this point, I just want to go search all the dead bodies for interesting things at this point.
Brady. You find 3 scrolls. All of which are folded kind of roughly, but in watertight canisters. 1 map of the area. She's wearing fine clothes. I will say Weave pops up. Just a reminder that she's there. She is farther away. Thranduin, you note that she actually, and this is against your passive perception, had managed to sneak somewhat far away, but then did not go all the way through with escaping, and is simply allowing herself to be seen, but at a distance.
What did I say?
She hasn't left, and she kind of
Get-
folds her arms.
Never split the party. Get over here. These woods are dangerous.
She kind of limps
What are the other
towards the
2
party.
scrolls?
You don't know yet.
Okay.
Opening them up, you find one of a map that you don't know where it goes to, and another one showing the same map that you were just looking at, but one floor down where all the caverns used to be. And it says in a frustrated tone at the bottom right corner that like none of these are usable now. The swamp is just filling everything, and you have a moment of like worry about your friends that live within the volcano, because they're essentially sealed off from the rest of the tunnels.
Do I recognize the handwriting?
No.
Okay.
Unless you've ever seen Willow's handwriting before.
Mm-mm.
Assumedly it's hers.
And the third? Or
Is
did
of
I?
a map that you're not familiar with. You don't know where it is. You don't have any idea what land it's portraying.
Okay, so I have a map of the area, a map of an area I don't know, and then that same area one floor down.
Yeah, but it's
Okay.
destroyed. Is the point of the one floor down? It's none of that is usable anymore.
Okay. Anything else? Any interesting like herbs
her
or
ornate? No, but her ornate muzzle has like this crazy advanced lock. Multiple turnings, almost like a puzzle, but it very much is like a key hole as well. But it looks mind-boggling, the back of it, and of course it's beautifully ornate.
can I try and take it off?
You can try.
Okay. What would I have to?
Depends
am
on
I
what you're
rolling?
trying to do. The thing doesn't look like it'll break easily. But I mean, you could cut off the head. You could try to pick the lock. You could. What are you trying to do here?
Like I guess if you said it's like a puzzle, either solve the puzzle or pick the lock. Like whatever has to be done to just keep it intact and get it off.
That's up to you. What do you do?
Start working on solving the puzzle and picking the lock.
All right, roll sleight of hand to try to pick the lock. What's everyone else doing?
I have an eyeball.
Yeah, you do. Big old Nothic eyeball. Are you looking right into it?
Yeah.
All right,
I
roll.
don't like the way you said that.
I mean, what
It's
did,
trash!
what did you expect, though?
I'm curious. I'm a curious creature. Leave me alone. I rolled a
That's
14
one word
on the
for it.
dice.
14. Okay, you're good. You do not take 3d6 necrotic damage.
I thought I was immune to it now.
But you would still barf. Being honest, it's still
Oh.
you still get nauseous, but you don't take.
Do I
immune
barf?
to the damage? No, you're good. You roll. The check was 12.
Oh, okay.
Oh, that sounds like such a fun thing for me to have in a battle.
Barf.
Guys, this thing is really gross. Whoever's around me.
I still wanted to put the basilisk guy on my shield.
Aw.
23.
How
Stupid.
big is the
Brady's-
eyeball?
As she's working, she has like pieces like of the lock picking in her mouth and stuff. She's like, then put it down, you know, like as she's working.
How big is it?
It's like a bowling ball.
So it
Nothics
could
are
fit in my
medium-sized
backpack?
creatures. Yeah. I mean, you'll
I
have to
want
take
the eye.
precautions to like not go up and talk to her about it. Don't just take it. Ask her for it.
No, yeah. That's me asking for it.
It just
you
comes up,
walk
I
and you
want
go,
the
I
eye.
want the eye.
I want the eye.
I see that.
I've known him his whole life. It's fine. I hand him the eyeball. I know this is how he asks for things.
I guess with some sort of blanket or cloth or towel or whatever, I wrap it up and I just put it into another pouch on my
Okay.
backpack.
Yeah.
Did I find anything from searching the bodies?
Yeah, you found basic light armor, basic weapons.
No poisons or potions or
No
anything?
poisons, 2 health potions, 2 of rare level. Fizzman.
Rare health potions.
Fizzman.
Yeah.
You find another peat mammoth. You kind of walk into the clearing, and it's almost dead. Everyone else is dead. It looks like it consumed a bunch of people at the very end, as it was like being backed up to a tree clump, and did so, but still died.
Oh.
Or
That's
sorry,
good.
is on like 1 or 2 hit points.
Right. Cool. Lightning bolt.
Okay.
Feed it
it's
to the
dead.
other one, and then it'll get even bigger.
Yeah,
Let
bring
it
over.
feed.
Let's get a Cerberus plans.
I've only got like 1 or 2 rounds left of this.
All right,
Feed me,
so
Seymour.
you return and you see that she's messing with the lockpick. Lockpick. What was the roll?
23.
23. No dice.
Damn.
Real quick. So it's called an elixir of health. Is that?
No, it's a health potion of rare form. I don't know.
Okay.
It's
It
not
cure
like it's
wounds.
not like a named magic item.
Okay. Well, then I'll just write it on my notebook then.
Oh.
Can I try again? Or did something happen?
Let's let Fizbin talk. What you up to?
I mean, Fizbin kind of comes back into the clearing in full Fizbin, like regular outfit and
Okay.
so forth. Just shaking off the mud off of his feet, just complaining about it as he's walking by. Freaking get off and continue walking again. It's ridiculous. What are you doing?
With like the stuff in her mouth that she's like, "Grr!" Like she does like that frustrated like jiggle of the mask. I want this dang mask.
Well, it's a dead body. Just melt the face and you'll be able to take the rest of it off.
I don't want the mask getting injured at all. I mean,
It's not what I said. I said melt the face.
It's attached to her face.
Yeah, so get rid of the face.
It is. Oh, you were right. It's a superior healing potion, rare, 8d4 plus 8 HP.
Oh, it did healing. Okay, that's what I need to type in. Got it.
No worries.
Let's see. I don't think I have any
Ooh,
acid
okay.
attack on me, actually. I don't have any acid.
I
I shatter,
have
but I don't think that's
acid.
gonna help you.
What's up? Oh, Taylor
I
does
can
have
acid.
her fists do acid, if I remember correctly.
Mhm.
My nails.
Yes, her talons.
It's true.
You want me to just like? I'll
Yeah,
just
just
count
like
her.
cut out the
I'll just primal savagery like one finger.
Yeah, you get in there and it's just.
Rudy is like holding her nose as she starts to do it.
And
Just
eventually,
like,
the face and mask just come off.
Yeah.
The face,
There you go.
just a fried grilled cheese mess.
grilled cheese.
Yeah.
Why?
Just stringy.
Ew.
Now we've
now
ruined grilled cheese and raves.
There's one person out there who's like, those were my 2 things. That's all I had.
Sad I don't have my string cheese on me right now.
Oh.
Oh.
Okay.
Thank you, Tara.
Welcome.
All right. You can see the bones underneath. Sorry, real quick. We'll get to the. Brittany, let's get to that. Brittany, you have the mask.
Thank you.
You're holding it. And as without the mask, without the head in the way, it does like into its kind of like handcuffs. It goes to its tightest setting and then relaxes. You kind of look at it. It's beautifully ornate. With those little bit of room of mouthpiece. This is a straight up muzzle. And again, just a crazy combination thing in the back.
Okay, I'm planning to hold on to it, so I'll either put it in my bag for now, but when we have spare time, I want to try and memorize the
Okay.
the
Okay.
mechanism.
Jake, what's Thranduin doing? Thranduin doing?
So I don't know how much time has passed and how far we would have walked back, but he would be taking UNT lady to the party
Okay, yeah.
because healing and such.
As the party turns,
as we
go ahead.
as we walk,
Mhm.
he's gonna be like, "So how'd you end up in this mess?"
I was one of the only ones who managed to get out. And then when the tunnels were blocked as they are, trying to get to the volcano, I just found my way top. It's been a real bad time ever since. Just
What do the elves want with
glares
you?
at the dead body. The elves. They're working for someone out here. I belong to House Rot and they know it.
Do I know anything about House Rot?
You know that there are 4 kingdoms in the north.
Which-
one of them is House
which
Rot.
one
These elves are their
is-
own ones.
Right. Which one is Drogar from?
Toil.
Toil. That's right. Okay.
And then Fizbin is from Ramsey, or Thorn.
Okay. So what do they?
So
What
they're
does
just
that mean?
they're
What do they? No, no,
enemies.
I'm back in character.
Okay.
So what does that mean? House Rot? Like, what does that matter? Like, what?
Different kingdoms. And then she goes on to explain all that.
So do you know who's behind all this? Because when they found out that I was gonna rescue you, they seemed to that you'd rather be dead. So you must know something.
I know they're here. And if that gets back to House Rot, that's gonna change everything. And she looks up at the trees. I don't know what they're testing out here in this deserted island in the middle of nowhere in the ocean. She yells like super loud. Not at you, just at the
Right,
island
just-
as a whole.
It's not deserted.
You're right.
I live
But they're up to something. And I don't like these trees. The really
Wow, my
big
trees.
city-sized walking
city,
trees.
yeah.
Oh, those trees. Yeah, those are bad trees.
Yeah. Whatever this Sovas individual is up to. The elves are helping him along with it. That or Sovas is working for the elves. That'd be my guess. Just some mad scientist druid out here messing with things he should be better off left alone.
Yeah, we didn't care much for him either. Well,
Is the little mushroom okay? And she starts like looking around for the little mushroom.
Oh. pulls him out.
She goes, okay, gently. That's a person in there.
I mean, I know what a myconid is.
Oh, okay.
I'm not
sorry.
a barbarian. Goodness gracious. Just, like, gently puts it back in the bag. We'll get that cracked open.
Okay. She turns and looks at the rest of the party. Hello.
Hi. Are you okay?
Who are you?
This is... What's your name again?
Sister Weave.
This is Sister Weave.
I'm
Sister Weave, Tara, Brady, Fizbin, and Mentiroso. And Albert. And that's
There you
Denki.
sees Albert and albino gator and just
Brady looks at the chicken
That
and
was
goes,
our
and that
chicken."
was Fred.
Like,
And
that
they
was our
give
chicken.
Dinky a pointed look like,
Denki.
And I point up at
Denki's
the-
low-key a murderer, so just kind of like...
Denki just kind of like nods along, then goes over and starts cleaning the chicken.
And then I point up at the
Lunch.
double-headed mammoth, and I
He
go,
looks-
and that's
he
Petey
looks
and
over-
Potty.
He looks over at Tara, picks it up, and leaves to go clean the chicken elsewhere.
Thank you.
And this is Squishy.
oh yeah.
She goes, oh,
I like to think that Squishy just like randomly disappears and then reappears like
Yeah.
out of combat,
Yeah.
like, oh,
She goes
hello.
over-
I feel like he's like nuzzled back, like if I have like folds of like cloth around my armor, and he just kind of like nuzzles in there, and whenever it's just like he'll just kind of like float back out and be like, yeah, okay.
Ooh.
Can I go sit on top of the peat mammoth?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Brady would love to just follow
Petey or
after her,
Potty?
like, oh,
Okay, Brady. You go to get up.
oh no.
No, you're good. You're good.
Oh.
And you pass by Fizbin.
I love it.
And Fizbin, as you kind of like go up to like make eye contact with her, as you have come back, and she was
Right.
standing over the corpse. you get a glimmer on the corpse. The faceless skull, that's just bleeding profusely. You just get this faint glimmer, and you look back down, and you can see all the tendons over years and years and years of having been in this muzzle, becoming all the muscles so weak that the jaw, just by its own weight, is opening. But it's not just its own weight, it's also got this crystal.
Shiny rock!
Huh.
Oh no, I'm on the peat mammoth. I don't see it.
Wait, so did I get to the peat mammoth before all this happened, or okay?
Yeah, this is as you were passing him.
I'm gonna try and claw my way out of it out of the mouth.
Okay, you do. You grab it. It's a completely clear crystal.
Rudy, like, assuming his back is to her so she doesn't see, she's like, "Oh, come on, Fizbin. We already melted her face. I think that's enough."
You see it as he pulls it out. He's got it, like, in between two talons. It's only about this big. It's only about this big.
I take it back.
And as you're
Apparently it wasn't enough.
As you kind of like lift up the rest of the mouth, you see that Lady Willow had this anchor on the roof of her mouth that the crystal was anchored to. So all she would have to do for her reaction was lift her tongue. You sense crazy deific magic coming off of this thing.
Oh.
Oh, good. Great. I'm gonna pocket that in an important pocket.
I don't know why, but I half expect you to be like,
I will say.
Oh, you were gonna have her.
So Minty saw that, Brady saw that, Sister Weave saw that, and Thranduin saw that.
I thought you were about to say Lady Willow saw that. I was like, whoa, hold up.
Just like,
no, that's my purse.
And I'm just like, who's a good peat mammoth? Who's a good peat mammoth?
Oh my god. What
You were gonna have her shoot that at me from the ground, weren't you? I can't believe it.
Huh? What are you talking about?
Because the mask it's like in her mouth, so.
Oh.
Thranduin is going to check the
it's got a
other
muzzle
elves'
on.
mouths to see if this is just like an elf thing, because he's just like, crystals in their
Brady-
mouths? All right. You know, just-
Yeah, Brady is gonna, like, Brady wants to kind of, like, gently, like, push behind the ears of the mammoth to get it to move forward.
It's just gonna.
Fizbin, what do you have? As they're just like, doo-doo-doo-doo.
Okay.
I don't know yet.
Make a history check. Fizbin.
And by that I mean I might.
I mean, you get to decide. What
You
to
have
share and don't share.
inspiration too, if you.
16. I do have inspiration. Screw it. I might as well use it.
I was gonna say I would.
Using
D8
the
or
inspiration
D10?
she gave you against her.
D10.
D10. Not against her, but it's kind of funny.
Yeah, D10.
For her.
True.
Picked it up before I could see it. So okay. What did I say? 16 plus 8, 22.
Wow.
22. Okay.
No, 24. Sorry.
Yes.
These muzzles. You know why these elves wear these muzzles. Only the nobility wear them.
Right.
Which is basically the governing trees. When a long time ago, something called the quickening. No, the threshing or something like that. A lot of elves died in a coup, and one domino knocked over another domino, and there was a slaughter, and an entire house was destroyed. I think it was oak. In response to this, the elves muzzled their entire upper crust. They once they come of age, they put them on. They never take them off. They take these IV drips. That's why you didn't find any rations, Brady. Oh, and you also find the IV drip. I should mention that. When you're looking through your stuff. Yeah. Go ahead and write that down. Don't let me forget you have it. So all this
It was
time,
only-
that's
it was-
been what you've known Fizbin. Now you're thinking they use that to cover up some discovery, and that is the thing you currently have in your hands.
Right.
That's your history check for you.
Fair enough.
So does he know that this was causing her to like heal herself? Like, does he recognize that? Okay.
So knowing that, Fizbin, let me retcon what he said, and he instead says, "I don't know yet," and then just continues to pat it in.
Okay. Okay.
You're a horrible liar.
Not
He's
lying.
not lying.
Your voice goes high pitched. No.
He's not lying.
You can't BS a BSer. I'll show you something weird if you show me something weird.
Venti, take that back. This could go many ways.
Oh, get your mind out of the gutter. I just have a
Take it
mysterious
back.
bottle.
Pretty.
Hey, he's really old. I don't know what he considers weird these days.
So many things.
How about a mysterious potion that I may or may not have stolen from the Illage Vey?
Oh, there is one native left, yeah. Who is not Bronson. Bronson is dead.
Oh no. Wait, but he was guiding us.
He
Is
was
this
also
where
the
we
translator.
Wait,
Bronson
can I
couldn't speak.
Right.
I don't
But
think.
he was the one that gave the orders. Sorry, is what I meant. He did give the orders
Oh.
to the other natives. So you just have this
Okay.
one native, doesn't speak y'all's language, and just
no.
kind of
I mean,
sitting there with a
we speak
spear looking
native.
kind of wide-eyed.
Is it too late to do spare the dying?
Yeah.
Dang.
Spare dying's within a minute.
But I mean,
Well,
I mean, you
How much time has
Monterosso and I
passed?
speak
Monterosso,
native.
yeah.
Since Bronson died? Bronson died during the fight, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
if
definitely-
if he died during the fight and I no longer have my avatar form, then it's been a
Yeah.
bit.
Mhm.
Okay.
yeah, we've done a lot since the battle.
Mhm.
What? Just remind me, what exactly were the natives doing with us? Like, why did we bring them?
Taking
They were
us to a
guiding
spore
us.
tree.
To the monolith that was all broken up and inside of a tree.
Because the tree made them all like pass out.
Yeah.
Right. Okay.
Well, we can still look for that.
yeah, we
Just-
still have the one guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you can talk to him.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah.
What do you guys want to do?
Should we maybe take a rest?
Rest?
Yeah.
I'm fine.
All right, you guys batten down for a long rest.
Oh,
Okay.
alright. That too.
I'll put up a tiny hut before the rest starts.
Can I
Do
do
the-
something weird
Mhm.
when everyone is settled down for sleep?
Okay. Just remind me.
Yeah.
Can the peat mammoths separate themselves?
No.
Okay. Do they rest as creatures?
Yes.
Okay, so I will tell them and communicate with plants. We all rest now.
It goes. And
Aww.
becomes the rug that is
Oh.
the pleasant, like, 100 feet of camp, and is just
Aw.
chilling. And
How
we'll
does-
pop up near like Terra, or you know, anyone else who tries to like interact with it. Like it just, and then the kind of the facial features kind of float into being.
That's cute.
Yeah,
I
How
love
does it
this.
Y'all are
smell
gonna-
though?
y'all are gonna have to name it. Not great.
I did.
It's in a swamp.
Yeah.
What'd you name
well,
One of them is Petey and one of them's Potty.
I expect nothing less.
There is no. I don't know the difference between the two of them,
Okay.
and I imagine that I will get their names wrong a lot.
Okay.
They're gonna be
This is
so
something
confused.
Easily large enough for you guys to all ride.
So I'm gonna
with
go
relative
around,
comfort. Mhm.
and just like prestidigitate clean this thing. As
It's
I'm just like in an attempt, because we're gonna be stuck in a bubble with this thing and the odor. So
won't
I'm
fit
just
in the
gonna be
bubble.
like,
Too big.
Oh, it will not.
well,
fit
if it's
in
on
there.
the if it's the ground, the bubble will be on top of it.
Oh yeah, I got you.
Oh yeah.
So I'm just
Yeah,
like,
Brady will help with that, I
no,
guess.
no.
Not a bad idea.
Okay. I will say that Sister Weave kind of just sits down. She finally kind of looks up and goes, "Does anyone have any food, please?"
I gave her
No,
potions and
no.
water.
Oh, that's right. My bad.
Yeah, he
He
did.
took potions, and she. So okay, my apologies. My apologies. She's sitting there, just kind of staring at the fire, sipping some of the water. She's already downed her potions. And every now and then, you just see her kind of looking up at the, the giant city-sized trees. Eventually, she passes it to the native.
The water.
Yeah. What are you guys doing?
Okay.
Oh, I didn't know
Okay.
my water was communal, but sure.
Did I say you could share that?
Fine, I
Don't
guess.
have my decanter anymore.
I don't know why I just imagine that Thranduin is kind of like a germaphobe as he's like cleaning, and then he looks over as
Yeah.
the drink is passed, and he's like, "Are you kidding me?" You know?
Like,
There's been just like
It was a-
purifies food and water for him.
it was a big step for me to give
Okay.
that to you, and now you're just handing it.
We can all fill our water with anything that's in the swamp because he has purify water, so I can just.
Nice.
Brady will go and sit by. I want to call her Willow. Weave.
Mhm.
And just kind of like gently like give her a little bump and be like, "So why live underground when you were in the big city? I mean, most were pretty eager to get out and experience the new things. What held you back?"
As an Iwanti, but from the north, I found it quite useful to be able to disappear amongst the natives that are here. We buy blue metal from the ones below in exchange for goods.
What do you do with the blue metal?
Ship it back home to House Rot.
And what do they do they know?
I
Do
get
they
a
know?
profit, is what I'm saying. Who knows? The natives,
Did-
the E1T.
Does she know what the blue metal is?
I don't
Probably
think so.
not.
Probably not. No.
I don't even know what the blue metal is.
You know those used to be dwarves, right?
Dwarves.
Mm-hmm.
Brady's just kind of like, "Oh, I wasn't gonna say anything, but."
I think they're actually called little people.
No,
What do
they're
you
called
mean
dwarfs.
dwarves? And what do you mean dwarves?
Dwarves. They.
Well, we can continue that conversation. What do you know about the trees? And House? Not House Willow. House.
It's House Willow.
Elf. Oh, House Willow. What do you know about House Willow?
Well, House Willow, from what I understand, would have no reason to have anything to do outside of their kingdom. They're in charge of torturers. They're the secret police. They don't leave their home. They send spies, but those spies belong to other houses. So whatever's going on here is super hush-hush.
And you didn't find anything out while you were captured by them, traveling with
I
them?
watched them capture the Myconid. They were very eager to have found it. It's
They
odd
say
that
what
it
they
was
wanted
alone.
with them?
Say again?
Did they mention what they wanted with it?
They didn't. No, I don't speak Elvish.
The what? The
Myconid.
You pull out jar with runes kind of stretched across it, and inside is a little mushroom creature, but not completely. More like
that's
a
a
Goomba
mushroom.
than a bipedal, but it's doing like a sentient like movement where it tries to get out. Can't get out.
Aw.
Do I recognize the runes of? Are they like an Elvish runes?
Yeah.
Do they spell out anything?
It's magic for binding. Kind of like the same way you would line the inside of your chest with lead, so it can't be scryed upon. This is a similar. This thing stays closed. Nothing.
Keeping it away from the hive. Keeping it away from the hive mind.
Something like that.
Are you gonna keep the mushroom in that?
No, I was about to ask if someone can do a little magic and.
Yeah, I got it. Hand me the jar.
Dispel magic.
I was. You know what? You guys don't believe me anyway.
You start watching.
No.
Are you gonna crack the thing with the bear trap or something? Because that sounds fun, but like I feel like
no,
this is more delicate.
No, and I slowly deactivate the hunting trap.
That's actually exactly what I was thinking. Like just get like a little and break the glass.
A presence.
Good news, we broke the glass, but we also squished the myconid. So
a voice kind of harmlessly whispers into everyone's minds. Oh, thank you.
You're welcome.
Ah!
What is happening?
It's me. I'm in the jar.
Oh.
What's your name?
You watch
Yeah.
this. Please let me in.
Yeah. Open it when the binding is undone.
Boom. And all these glowing spores kind of pour out and kind of move throughout everybody.
Branduin, by the way, just thinks it's adorable and is just like, a friend for Squishy.
Branduin, what are these?
I'm gonna use druid crafts to have a wind around me, so none of the spores touch me.
Before that goes off, Before that goes off, everyone make a DC 14 Wisdom save, or feel a sense of euphoria.
Okay. Oh, never mind.
Oh, my wisdom is so
I
high.
don't want to be happy. No.
Yeah.
21.
21.
What was it?
You fight off a wave of euphoria.
Yes, give me the depression.
Yes.
Dirty 20.
What was the save?
15.
Oh,
15.
okay.
George?
Yep.
16.
Okay.
12.
12? So, Thranduin, you just...
He was already there.
Wow.
I was already like, yeah.
You're just like, this is great.
As if he didn't even try to fight it. It was just like, oh yay.
He's like, what are these?
Oh wait, this is charm. This would be this type of charm, wouldn't it?
Oh, is it?
So I would have it because it's.
I mean,
I don't know.
It's charming me to feel a certain
You're
way.
still in control of yourself. If you choose to fight in this manner, you absolutely can.
Is it
It's more like drug.
natural or
like
magic?
drugs. It is natural. It's the spores.
Okay, so would it be charm then?
It's not charm.
Well,
it's just
it's
a sense
using
of
inebriation.
It's using an ability, but yeah. So
I'm just saying you don't have the charmed effect.
Right.
Oh.
He's gonna be like Thranduin, because Thranduin pull his cheeks like, hey.
Look at how cute it is.
What's
Did
everyone
the native or Danky survive or get through the euphoria check?
Danky is not there. Oh,
Danky's cleaning the chicken.
native is just out. Willow.
Oh, tired boy.
Crits.
Willow.
Not Willow, sorry. Weave
Weave.
crits. It's okay, Willow's done. We can be done with that name.
I don't know. You scare me every time you say her name because I feel like she's just gonna like come up.
She's back.
The
As
name's
a
done.
zombie with like half a jaw.
Name's done until we meet, other people of House Willow. So can't wait for that.
Yeah.
So, I would like to take the time to learn everything I can from the shadow.
Okay. Cool.
Fine.
You ready for
Fizbin
a
gets
lore
mad.
dump? Fizbin gets mad.
Fizbin gets mad.
Yeah.
Okay.
As soon as he heard the voice in his head, and he was like, "What is that? What is happening?" And he's like, "Oh, there's a creature." And then the creature was released, and then there was the thing that tried to affect him.
Mm-hmm.
And he just points at the creature, and there's more crackling energy, and he's like, every time there is a creature that tries to get into my head, there is bad things that happen. You better answer me now.
Real quick, in your mind, immediately and relatively calmly. If you help me, we can enter into the trees and stop Savas.
You can't lie to me.
Okay.
Looking at Thranduin like
Thranduin's just gonna take his shield and just like his giant tower shield and just place it in front of between the Myconid and
Spores go around corners, man.
No, this, I don't care about the spores. I care about his attack. I'm like, I'm protecting the Myconid. I don't care about his health. He's fine. I don't care about his well-being. I care about the little baby.
Is that was that last note of the "I'll take care of Savas"? Was that in all of our heads or just Fizbin's?
All the heads.
Okay, so then I will look over at Fizbin and be like, "Relax, man. The little mushroom dude's telling the truth. Can't BS a BSer." And then I'm gonna roll back over and start snoring.
Okay. You begin.
Fizbin, he's harmless. It's fine. Look how cute he. You can't look because he's behind the shield. But look how cute he is. If you can see how cute he is.
I will say that the flump is not feeling the euphoria and is trying to like slap you out of it with his little tentacly jelly movements.
Just.
And you're like, it's fine. This is great. This is so good.
Squishy, what's your name? What's your name?
The little mushroom.
Yeah, what's...
Oh, Crimp.
Squishy, this is Crimp. Crimp, this is Squishy. You guys are best friends now.
Okay.
Just deciding for them.
Something to do with my dogs.
You can go ahead and have it wear off now.
There's very little change.
What's everyone doing?
He's gonna like
The shadow.
tip the jar so he can like climb out onto his hand or whatever.
Fizbin walks away.
Okay. Fizbin, you walk away. And you can still feel it like a hole in your pocket. You can feel this divine energy.
Yeah, he was gonna maybe take like he went maybe try an hour to attune to this like work on this thing a little bit.
Okay. I will say, Tara, you notice that exactly no one is looking at you.
Okay.
If
What
you wanted
time
to
is
do your
it?
sneak away thing. By now it's like Danky has just come and laid down the clean chicken and has just started cooking it. Don't worry, Ben, you'll be woken up for food.
I think I'll be notified if she leaves the
Are we in this
the
bubble?
bubble's not up yet.
Oh, okay.
The bubble's not up yet.
What time of day is
It's
it?
like 9 p.m., 10 p.m.
Okay, I'll still hang out for a little bit.
Okay.
Oh, real quick before it wears off, I'd like to continue. I'd like to whisper to Petey and Potty.
Mm-hmm.
Just
Who?
big trees bad. What are the other
Speaking of-
names that we hate? Silvas and
Sovas and Makuta.
Okay, Silvas bad. Makuta bad. Friends good.
Gonna pet
Yeah.
the giant carpet.
The charm wears off in an hour.
Mhm.
I don't know how long it's been, and it knows it's been charmed, but I don't know if it has that much mental capacity to.
I think if yeah, it's just a horse.
Yeah.
All right.
Well, at least either Petey or Potty likes me.
All
I'm
right.
sure they both like you, bud.
Brandon, do you want to do anything more before I jump to Fizbin? Brady, anything you want to do before I jump to Fizbin?
The shadow.
That's right. I will lore dump. I will lore dump very much. Anything else you want to do, Thranduin?
I'm just gonna like make sure that there is room now in my fabric around my neck for 2.
Okay.
So there will be Squishy and
Excellent.
was it Crimp?
Crimp.
Oh.
Yeah.
Cramp, I will have to remember that because I will forget.
And he's just a little crooked Goomba-looking boy. He's just always looks like he's a little off balance, but he's not. He's just vibing.
Is there like a stat block that I can use for him, or
just look up Mike and
okay,
in the monster man? Good to go. Yeah. Anyway. Fizbin. Brittany, you want the lore dump now, or do you want to do Fizbin first?
Whenever it's convenient for you.
Okay, I will say the important bit you learn is that House Rot. This is new information to you that the Lady Willow knew. House Rot has just recently had a coup. I'll say that. All right, Fizbin.
Real quick before,
Okay.
Is it a sprout or an adult?
It is a sprout.
Okay.
It is big small.
I was like, I know it's not a sovereign, but
No. No, but the sovereign's gonna be important later.
that one I just look like a clicker, just
Yeah.
on my head.
Fizbin. You pull it out and you begin tuning to it. Arcana check.
Oh, good. Don't worry, I'm really good at these intelligence checks, guys.
I will allow religion check if you do something religion-y.
Well, I already rolled, but I rolled a 16 Arcana check.
16 Arcana check, okay.
Right. But I will remember that for the future.
Okay. You can store health into these things. However, anyone can store into it, but only one person can access the pool of healing that is in the crystal. To do that, you have to have more than half of the amount of health stored in the crystal.
You have to have it as your
If you
max HP or just currently?
Max HP has nothing to do with it. If you so how much HP has been stored in this crystal, you don't know how much.
Right.
If half of it is HP you put into it, you can access this magic item.
That's what it means. Okay. Got it. You have to hold the highest amount of
And there's a lot in here.
docs, basically.
There's a lot in here. You imagine people who know about this manage to kill people and like hide away in the world to become a hermit for years and years, just to with delusions of grandeur of like, okay, now I'll go rob a bank or something, something like that.
Mm-hmm. Cool.
And that is when Brady learns that there are more of these here through the shadow.
Do I know why Willow was initially put in that prison?
No. But Drogar was House Toil, so it's not a stretch.
Okay.
What do you do,
all?
Fizbin?
I'm assuming there's a lot of HP that's stored in this thing. Have I discovered how to put HP into it?
You need to be touching it to withdraw, but you don't have to be touching it to store. That's just activating it.
Does it have to be a willful participant, or can I draw HP from other people? Okay.
Brady will like start throwing small pebbles at Fizbin to get his attention.
Not now.
Hey, I know what that thing is. Hey.
You do?
Yeah, the shadow told me.
All right.
Fizbin comes back. Fizbin comes back as Brady starts telling this story of this of House Willow, sent here to help Sovas with some kind of terraforming project, and has been running around scooping up myconids ever since. From what she's interacted with Sovas, again in the tree where the monolith is, in the big tree, city-sized tree, he, like, in passing, mentioned that he had found crystals like that. He didn't know what they were. Sovas did not know what the crystals were. But he had mentioned, he's like, oh yeah, there's a few of those over at this other place on the island. And gave her a map.
Ah. Ha. And did Willow know how to get into the city tree?
Yes. She was just able to pass through because the myconid sovereign of the tree allows it. They have enslaved an entire race of myconids so that the entire tree has this aura that you can't get into without passing out and falling paralyzed like the natives did back when they rushed the tree.
Brady will specifically note this information to Thranduin since he seems to like the mushroom guy so much.
Mushroom guy?
And hates slavery.
Yeah.
Crimp might be the last unenslaved myconid on the island. Crimp jumps in here talking about how a couple of days ago everything went wrong. The myconid got taken, these trees showed up, everything got super corrupt, and he's been just like hiding in holes or pretending to be a mushroom for like 6 days and just running, not sure what to do. Was managed to stay out of the myconid sovereign's persuasion because he was far enough away. But he goes on to say that with him and a few more like him, the party would be able to infiltrate the tree. And that, my friends, is where we're going to call it for the night. Any last words you guys want to, any last things you guys want to do or say as we wrap up?
We have like 15 minutes. Can I do my thing?
Yes, go.
When it comes time to like when I think people aren't looking or when people have gone to bed, I just want to go out for a walk.
Yeah, you managed to
sort
walk
of thing.
out.
I don't know if anyone wants to roll to see if they notice me leave, or if I can cast pass without trace and roll stealth, or
you could just roll stealth. Casting pass without trace might be noticeable.
Okay. That doesn't look like a big number. No, that's gonna be a 6.
Okay, everyone notices you get up.
And Fizbin does not care.
Yeah, is it safe to say that
do
you
whatever
just
you
play
want?
it off like?
Yeah. Brady will just be like, "Hey, are you good? You're good?"
Yeah.
Buddy break. Use the buddy system. Buddy system. No, don't split the party.
Denki gets up.
Okay. Come on, Dinky. I want
Did
to
he at least bring the meat back? That's my question.
Yeah,
He did,
you
yeah.
guys have
Okay.
eaten by now.
Oh
Good-
yeah.
Oh, no.
Good soup. Yeah, and this is why Denki's going with you, is because it kind of feels bad.
once we get out of where everyone is, I'm just gonna go, Dinky. I kind of want to be alone for a minute. That thing looked at me so weird, and I'm still so shaken up. I'll be back in just a little bit.
He pats around himself and pulls out a golden flower and hands it to you and goes, "You can trust me."
Okay. I'm just gonna go find a clearing that's nice and underneath wherever the moon is.
He kind of stays a ways off, but kind of is watching around for other intruders to make sure you're not
Okay.
messed with in that kind of moment.
I'm gonna take.
Post up.
Okay. I'm gonna take my dandelion seeds and I'm gonna make kind of like a fairy circle in the
Okay.
clearing, kind of around me,
Mhm.
and I'm gonna cast a plant growth to have them all come.
It grows
And
wayward.
then, okay, awesome. What was it specifically that I wanted to do? I think I wanted this one. Okay, so I'm going to sit in the middle of it, cross my legs. I'm gonna kind of focus on the plant growth, but then I'm also going to take a sip of harmony water.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm gonna, if that's enough, to cast like divination to try and talk to Harmony.
Okay.
And I just want to ask the question of just being like, hey, we're heading towards a monolith that's apparently been broken and just destroyed, and I'm not sure what to do or what direction to go.
Okay. Everything turns golden. Even your own breath is golden. This is a new experience for you. Or a new visual development. You hear a great sigh, just of relief, like just. Make a wisdom save.
Is this a magical effect?
Mm-hmm.
Thank God, because that was a 1. Oh, that's a 2. 7, 8, 9.
Okay. 9? Okay.
Yeah.
You go through a brief fit of madness.
Okay.
And you're not 100% sure what you even look like. But it passes, and Denki has been holding you within the circle and not letting you leave. And you're good now. And he kind of takes his hands off.
I just kind of like keep my hand, I put my hand out onto his shoulder to be like, it's okay. And like have him there to continue
You do
steadying
that,
me.
and then Denki speaks in Harmony's voice the second you touch him. His eyes go boom, gold. And you watch like antlers just only in your vision, just golden antlers just
Hi.
hello. Kind of tilts his head. Thank you. I haven't been sane in some time.
That's what I'm trying to help with.
He looks so distracted is the big thing. But you briefly took on his madness or a piece of it as you made this connection. So you need direction. As he again seems very distracted. As if, 99% of his focus is on keeping someone
okay.
else entrapped.
I don't mind him being distracted. One of the monoliths is broken.
Ah. That monolith is older than I am. It be the work of giants.
The giants destroyed it, or the giants made it?
The monoliths are what brought the island here. The giants used them to get here. And then dragons followed. You have a couple of options, little one. And he looks at you real fast, just like glances, eye contact, and then looks back up into the sky. constellations are like churning in the starry sky, almost in like an aurora borealis. Like constellation lines appear and will move onward into infinity. There is a dragon who may be able to assist you. He is in the north. But there is also a dragon with you who will be able to be just as helpful if you can stop goading him into disbelieving ways. And he looks at you and kind of smiles.
What?
You lie to him.
Well,
If
he
you were
doesn't-
more honest with him, I'm sure that he would be willing to help. And he seems to genuinely believe that.
I
This is a lawful
will
neutral
test the
god.
water. Yeah.
This is a lawful neutral godling turned insane.
Mm-hmm. I will test those waters.
You're doing so well. I'm proud of you. And he absently puts a hand out, finds your head, and just pats you on the head. Looks at you, nods once, and then just as the tears of gold begin over Denki, and it's gone. You see him, Denki lurches forward, puts a hand on the thing, and sits back up. Oh yeah, you catch him.
Yeah. Can I quickly make sure that I can wipe the gold tears off of him and he's not stained like I am?
You succeed in doing so.
Okay, good. You okay?
Sits up. And bolts.
Take it.
This is what he does.
Be safe.
This is how he processes things. This is how he treated
Yeah,
Otto,
no, I
too.
know. Yeah.
Big important thing. Runs. He's a runner. That's how he survived on this island all this time.
I'll go back to the center of the circle and I'll just lean down and I'll put one hand in the center and do a final surge of plant growth to make all of the dandelions go into final form.
And the tree.
And okay, there's a tree there. Cool. And then I'll use Druid Craft to bring a wind that spirals around and sends them up and north.
Okay. Cool. That's really smart.
And then I'll head back.
In 30 years, this is going to be a golden forest. Just pollinate in that direction. Right? I mean, okay. Cool.
I'm also trying to be if any of them, because they grow really fast, so I'm dragon, help, apparently.
I got you. Yeah.
And I'll
the
return
only
back.
dragon you know of is the really big one.
I know.
Okay.
I know. I'll return back with a dandelion salad.
Okay. Is it gold or is it?
Of course it's gold. It's gold.
All right. Anything else anybody wants to do before we call it for the night?
I want to have a conversation with Tara, but we can do that next time or now. Either one is okay, but
That's your call.
yeah. Brady would have been waiting up to make sure she just got back okay. And she's kind of tired, and then she sees her eating this golden salad, and she's like, "Did you go just to make a salad?"
No, I sat in the moon for a little while. Tried to shake off. I've been feeling so nauseous since that eyeball thing has been looking at me.
Yeah, and you touched it too. That's
I know.
I'm glad it was you and not me. Is everyone awake or asleep?
Mintoroso is asleep, and Albert is also asleep, just on his
On
chest.
it, so.
Or maybe a pillow. I don't know. All right.
And is everybody else
Fizman?
awake or
Going to it?
asleep? Yeah.
That's up to
Husband's
them.
probably asleep by now.
Okay.
Yeah,
Going to
it's
it.
probably.
It's an early rest.
He
He's an
was
old man.
pretty tired after Dimension Dooring twice in 3
Sister
seconds.
Weave is still awake. As is Crimp, if you want to. We have a lot of NPCs in the party now. Good lord.
Why do you think I haven't awakened anything?
Why do you think I made Denki's first go-to is just run?
Yeah.
It's like a year-old bit. Oh man.
But yeah, we could have the conversation next time, but Brady's gonna move to like sit next to Tara so that they
Well, you
can.
can run out to like intercept her as she's appearing.
Yeah.
I can't. If I have the thing up, if everyone's asleep, I
You
can't
haven't
leave
put it up yet.
No?
Not yet.
You'll just probably
Okay.
put it up right before you go to bed.
Okay. Knowing you, Jeff, I'm scared to do that, but okay. I'll run out to meet with Tara. So say all that, and then
Okay,
just
you,
be
you
like,
get to Tara, and Tara's like, okay, these are actually metal. I can't eat these.
so she's just gnawing.
She's
Like,
discovering right
"Arr."
now that she can't eat metal plant. It's
I
living.
can't- it's
it's
actually
living
gold.
gold.
I'll grow normal ones.
Okay. Okay.
I would have discovered that on the way.
Okay.
I feel like at some point she has also already eaten these, so
Yeah, I was like, I would have tried it by
Ricky,
now.
You get to her. Go ahead.
yeah. Why do you trust Harmony so much? Is it just instinct?
Well, a little bit of instinct, a little bit of. I've connected to this island a lot, and I know the things that he's done for it, like keeping Gent under control and things like that. And there's, and it's just going to be like this big sigh of like leading up to this looking like it's a big secret. I feel like I don't know where I came from, and the only thing that I feel connected to is Harmony and this island.
Marin has also told you before that it was as if he didn't understand it, but it was as if the island itself created you. The investiture of the land brought you into being.
Yeah. So it's kind of like he made me. I don't want to say he's my dad. That's weird. But
Like family of some kind? Maybe?
or I'm a part of him. I don't know. This is why I don't talk about it.
Aw.
Riddy is kind of just like processing it, not trying to like make any visible faces, even though she's kind of like, well, that is very mind-boggling. And like, I'm not quite, I get what you're saying, but I don't comprehend how. But I understand like magic, so it's possible, so all these things are just kind of going through her head. And she's just kind of gonna nod. When we first got here, I made a choice to not trust Gent or Harmony. They were a thing I couldn't understand, and a thing that I didn't know if was good or bad. But if you are somehow a part of Harmony, or he is the one who brought you into life, or anything of that nature, I don't think he could be that bad, because you are that good. And so I don't know if you still need it, but I don't see any reason I need to have this. And she's going to pull out the Harmony water and offer it to her.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, I know the first time that you had a somewhat run-in with Harmony, I didn't react very well. And I was very scared that something bad had tainted you, but clearly it wasn't like that. Because you're still our friend.
Of course I'm your friend.
Yeah. So I am sorry about how I reacted initially.
That's okay. I forgive you.
All
And
right.
she's gonna give her a hug and then head back and let her either follow or linger behind whatever she.
Do you still have flowers in your hair? Or are they all out now?
She probably took them out.
Okay.
You
a
took them
while
out,
ago.
but then you braided them back in at one
Yeah, I didn't remember if that was
You were
something I
not
just thought of.
trampled during the stampede, so I'll allow
So I
you to
do.
say you can have them still in there if you want.
Yeah, then I still have some flowers in my hair.
During the hug, I would just like to use a little bit of druid craft to make them bloom a little bit bigger.
Oh, cool.
Glorious. All right. Anything else, friends?
No.
Then that's where we're gonna call it for tonight.